Merck and Pfizer were the two top performing stocks on the Dow today, thanks to earnings that topped Wall Street estimates and outlooks that were stronger than expected. The solid results came despite increasing pressure on drug prices from Washington. Meg Tirrell has more.
The country's two biggest drug companies both exceeded Wall Street's expectations in the third quarter. Merck's outperformance was driven by its juggernaut cancer drug Keytruda, which drew sales of more than $3 billion. Pfizer's was helped by its breast cancer drug Ibrance and vaccine Prevnar 13. Both stocks rose on the results, but year to date, their performances tell a very different story, said Jefferies healthcare strategist Jared Holtz.
Merck, the stock has been good for a number of years now, essentially on Keytruda having a big lead, a sizable lead in immuno-oncology.
Pfizer, meanwhile, hasn't recovered from its July deal to combine its generic drugs unit with Mylan.
Pfizer took a big earnings hit when you strip out generics.
A bigger question for the drug industry and its investors, though, is political pressure on the price of medicines. There's intense congressional focus, and the industry is a favorite punching bag on the presidential campaign trail.
Whether it is the pharmaceutical industry, whose corruption and greed is killing people today,
particularly for candidates like Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. And as Warren has risen in the polls relative to Joe Biden, healthcare stocks generally have underperformed, according to a Jefferies analysis.
There is a predominating theme within the street that looks at Elizabeth Warren as anti-M&A, competitive with respect to some of the deals that we're seeing in the market.
The focus on drug prices is also hitting home with company executives. Merck told analysts today it expects increased pricing pressure in 2020. And Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla, in a telephone interview, noted the impact on the industry's reputation. It's earned, he said, in drops but lost in buckets, saying, quote, "It's a big problem that needs to be resolved." For Nightly Business Report, I'm Meg Tirrell.